What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. I am so excited to be back and filming. So I'm gonna give you guys a little story time about where I've been, in case you've noticed that I haven't posted in like 2.5 to 3 weeks. I'm not even 100% sure. Definitely it's been a minute. Okay, so what happened was my 4-year-old tossed my phone down our stairs and he shattered it. So I had the iPhone SE, I believe it was, and so you guys know any iPhone, it fucking shattered. So I was able to kind of post on TikTok still, like the rest of like my drafts, but the camera was broken, I couldn't film anything, and like the screen was like fucked, so like I really couldn't do anything. So yeah, so we didn't really have the funds at the time to purchase me a new phone, and I do like all kinds of fun TikTok videos, and also my cover photo, I take that picture on my phone and then I kind of edit it into like my cover photo and stuff like that. So my phone is kind of like an essential to my social media, you know what I mean? So I still could have definitely made YouTube videos, but then again I wouldn't have had the cover photos that I have because I wouldn't have been able to edit them how I edit them. So yeah, so I decided just to take this sabbatical off. My husband told me that he would buy me a phone for my birthday because we were expecting our income taxes around this time. So he kept true to his promise, and today is actually my birthday, and yesterday he went and he bought me a brand new phone. So I actually ended up getting the iPhone 11 because I wanted to stay on this cheaper realm of stuff, you know what I mean? I wasn't trying to spend $1,000 on a phone, like that's not me. But I did purchase a new phone, so I'm really happy with that. So since it is my birthday today, I really wanted to sit down and film. You guys probably won't see this video for a couple of days because I wanted to pre-film a couple of videos. That way I have I can edit them and I have my content. That way I can start rolling it out how I was doing it before. I am back filming, so I'm really excited about that. We're gonna ignore the TV. I have one of my kiddos right here. But yeah, so while I was gone, I did receive a bunch of PR, which I don't ever receive this much PR, okay, you guys? Like, this is a lot. Like, I filled a tub. Usually I get like 1 or 2 things and I'm like, oh, I'll use it in a video, you know? But no, I received this whole tub of stuff while I was gone. So I will be incorporating pretty much everything in today's video. Blushes, highlights, lashes, liner, mascara, and like foundation, like a bunch of stuff. So that is what we're gonna be doing for today's video. So if you guys are curious about what I use, definitely stay tuned. I will be doing a full face tutorial, eyes as well as my base makeup, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed. And of course, please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you're excited for me to be back. And without further ado, let's jump right on in. Okay, so my palette of choice today is going to be the Hauntingly Glamorous palette, which is Unearthly Cosmetics collaboration with Cindy Nicole. Just look at those colors. So I'm really just going to be taking these 2 colors today. So starting with this shade right here, which is called Vampira. Girl. I'm actually going to start by priming my eyelid with my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor number 2. I'm going to take this Peaches and Cream PC11 brush, and then I'm just going to take that shade Vampirina. Vampirina. That sounds weird, doesn't it? Oops. Oh, shit. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to start packing this shade down all on my lid. And I'm just kind of tapping and pulling down towards like the center. I feel like that just kind of leaves the edges more soft, but really packing the color down like in the center of it. I'm gonna kind of keep this like oval shaped, kind of like an egg shape, I guess. I guess those are the same thing, aren't they? That way, I don't know, I just feel like when I blend, it gives me a little bit more room to like buff it out. But of course I want it to be real blown out, so I don't mind bringing it up higher than I am gonna bring it like outer. Sorry guys, I'm rusty. a little rusty on my tutorials. Okay, so this isn't the most flattering shape, but that's okay because we're gonna work our way up to a nice smoky eye. So next I'm gonna take the red shade, which is called Morticia, and I'm gonna take this on a Jessup pencil 219 brush. That way I could really be precise about where I'm placing it before I like really smoke it out, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go right into circle motions over the edge of this. Now I've never tried these specific two colors out of this palette, so I'm really excited to see what her formula is like. So now that I have that shape on with that little pencil brush, I'm going to take a more fluffy brush. So let's see. So I'm going to take this Beauty by Bianca dough color brush. And I'm just going to go over the edges. Start lightening them up. I don't want any additional product. I just want to soften the red. So then what I'll do before I go back in with this is I'll just kind of try to dust it off a little bit to get some of that pigment off, so it's kind of as clean as I can get it every time. So now what I'll do is I'll go through all those colors again and really just smoke it out and perfect my smoky eye. So just starting with the darkest color, pack it on, blend it out, and then just go through all of my colors. I am going to take this pretty far out, just because that's my style that I like. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Unearthly Cosmetics Gel Liner in the shade Ruby, which is this really beautiful red color. Let's see. So these are super creamy, and they're very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. And I am going to go over it again with the shade Vampira, but I just really want this to be super pigmented. So I'm just going to kind of stamp this down and smoke it out. And then I'm really going to take that shade Vampira and pack it down. So the reason why I did that was because I don't know if you could tell, but like really close to my lash line, it's just a little bit, it was just a little bit lighter than this dark shade. So it's just going to help cover it up a little bit. I'm going to take this Peaches and Cream pigment in the shade Pheonix. And I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of the glitter glue. This stuff's lasted me like forever, which is good, but also, you know, makeup expires, so I'm trying to use it up. So I'm just going to take some and kind of pat it around all where this dark, like maroon color is. And then I'll just go right into the pigment and go right over it. Nice. I'm going to take this Bakerie Cosmetics They're Real Extreme Precise Liner. It says to shake well. I've never used this. So this is going to be like a first impressions. Okay, wow. I really like that. Okay, Benefit coming through with the sharp wing liner. So, I did receive a bunch of stuff while I was not filming and stuff, like when my phone was broken. I received a bunch of product. So, I did receive some lashes, stuff like that. So, I don't know. I have these colored lashes. I have these red ones that I was thinking of going in with, but I'm not sure how I feel yet, because I'm gonna do a red lip, so I don't know about the red lashes, but we'll see. I also got, so these are from my Lash Lab. I do have a code if you guys go to the bottom of my description box. It's gonna be the Beacons link. I do have a code with my Lash Lab if you are interested in those. I also did receive a package from Ardell. They sent me their new Light as Air collection. So this came with 3 pairs of lashes, and honestly these all look so pretty. And then they also did send me over 2 pairs of lash glue, which I do use the Duo Lash Glue, so I'm really excited to I've never tried like this kind or like the black kind, so I'm really excited to try those. Specifically, I have 2 new face products that I got sent that I want to try, so I figured we could just do our face makeup together since the eyes are very super simple. I actually received the TooFaced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade Swan, so I'm really gonna hope that it matches me, so I don't know, we'll see. So let's shake this up. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. Oof. Okay, yeah. Actually, I think that's gonna actually be a nice, like a really nice match. Let's see. So I'm just gonna tap this in using my It Cosmetics brush. So today is my birthday. I don't have any special plans besides to finally film this video. I haven't filmed in like 2.5, like 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm really excited to be back filming. That is it. So this is just 1 pump of the foundation. I think it's like actually like a perfect match for me. It does feel like medium coverage. I feel like I'm gonna go in with another pump and try to kind of build it a little bit, especially right here where I get all of like my acne. I don't really need like too much product up here on my forehead, because honestly my forehead's pretty like unblemished. Like I have some freckles, but I don't really break out too much on my forehead, so I'm not really too worried about that. Yeah, definitely medium coverage, but I do like it. So I'm gonna cream contour first. I haven't been really too much, like sometimes I'll go without the cream contouring, but I feel like today we want to be like super snatched, you know. So I'm gonna do my forehead because, you know, my hair's pinned up. Got a big ass forehead. Not really big, wide. I'd say I have a wide forehead. I'm gonna take a little pencil brush and contour my nose. So I'm just gonna, like for my nose contour, you know, I'm just gonna just pat it in. And then, I know you're not supposed to like drag your product around, but honestly, sometimes I just like to just give it a little back and forth, and then I'll tap over the edges. So now first, so for my concealer, first I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Creation Flawless Concealer, and then I'll go in with the TooFaced Born This Way. Actually, let's see. We'll go in with the Cloud first. TooFaced Cloud. Just right in this corner. Center. And then my nose. And a little bit on my chin. And then I'll go in with the Beauty Creation one. It's a little bit darker, a little bit more yellow toned. And just kind of go around. Oh, I didn't even notice the red on my hands. I could have totally fucked my whole shit up and not even realized why. So now for setting powder, I'm going to take the Flower Beauty setting powder. Or what is it? Flower Beauty? Good. I'm going to take... Yes, baby. So now for setting powder, I'm going to take the Beauty Bakerie setting powder. Oh, dude, jeez. I'm not going to do any cream blush today because I do have some blush and highlighters that I'm going to be trying out. So I want to see how pigmented they are without any help under them. Knowing Unearthly Cosmetics, they're probably extremely pigmented and don't need the help anyways. So I'm very confident about this one. My iconic London bronzer is breaking so badly. Literally every time I close my drawer it breaks. So we're using this baby up until it literally cannot be used any longer. What a waste, honestly. Such an expensive bronzer and it's crumbling. So until further notice, this is going to be the bronzer that I'm using because I want to get as much use as possible out of it. Because the chances are is I will not be repurchasing it because it is so expensive. And I have other bronzers, you know, that are not as expensive. So we're going to be bougie while we can be. Unearthly Cosmetics sent me their new single face and highlight bundle. So these are the ones that I couldn't fit in the little in my little Z palette because it's really tiny. Also sent me over four of their chrome liners or chrome gel like toppers. I will be doing a video on these. Let's see. So I'll show you guys I have 6 of the blushes in this palette right now. So these are just kind of like, I mean, just look at those. Just a bunch of beautiful colors. I also do have, let's see, so I'm going to take this little hair tie off. I did order some of she has little compacts for these singles and I ordered 2 of them. Because I'm poor, so, you know, gotta save. So here's the other 2 shades. So it's just like the lightest pink and then like a fuchsia. I want to do some swatches, mainly I'll do a couple of the blushes, but I don't want to swatch all 8 of the blushes, but I will swatch all 4 of the highlighters. So we have a purple one, this is called Ethereal, pink one which is called Angel, this is kind of like a goldy one, it's called Golden, and then this one is called Goddess. So I think this would be really nice on dark skin tone, but we'll swatch all of these really quickly for you guys. I'll swatch them in the order that I showed them. So Goddess, Golden, what is it, Ethereal, let me double check that, Angel, that one's Angel, and then this one's Ethereal. Randomly picked which blushes were gonna go into my little palette. So just so happened these 2 didn't fit. We have like a this one's called Pop, which is kind of like a fuchsia color, and then this one is called Mellow, which I think this is gonna be a huge like seller because I think this is a color that everybody's this hot pink is called Punch. This is called Bloom, which is actually one of my favorite shades. Probably these 2 right here are my favorite shades. So the shade Bloom, and then this one right here, which is called Shy. Oh, I love that so much. I also have been really into purple blushes. So I'm gonna have to try this in another look. Maybe when I do like something brown. This purple is called Hazy. And they just so easily pop in and out. And they have the names on the back of them, which I really appreciate. And then the orange is called Tangy. I think that is the perfect name for this shade of orange. And then we have a red, which is called Burst, which I think that's also a really good name for this. When I got them, I swatched them all, just out of curiosity to see kind of like how they were gonna look. So yeah. So specifically for this look, I think of course I'm gonna have to go into the red, and I think I'll go into, I'm gonna go into the red, and then I think I'll take a little bit of the shade Bloom. I think that's gonna be a really good combo. And then I think I'm gonna take the pink highlighter on top of that. So I'm waiting for Unearthly Cosmetics to launch their new like Z palette. I want to purchase it, that way I could fit all of the, you know, singles in it together. So I'm just waiting for that to launch, and then I'm gonna buy that. So yeah, so as I said, I'm going to take the red, which is called Burst. Okay, so I'm going to take this on a Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH06 brush. Okay, I just did 2 little toops. And then I'm going to start in my temple, because I'm going to do the lighter color closer to my cheeks. Oh yeah. Like, obviously that's red, but I think it's like a very wearable shade, you know? So now I'm going to take the shade Bloom, which I tapped more into, and I'll bring that further. I'll take that shade Bloom, and I'll put that on my nose. These are very pigmented, but they're also very buildable, which I really enjoy. That is just so pigmented. You don't need a lot, and you definitely don't need to go in with 2 shades, because girl, that was a lot. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of I'm gonna take a little bit of the Jaclyn Cosmetics Brightening Pink powder, and I'm gonna take this on my damp sponge, and I'm just gonna go in my inner corners, but I'll also go a little bit over the blush just to kind of blend it real seamlessly like that. Just, do you see the difference? These are super pigmented. I actually love that. You guys know me, I love my blush. So now I'm going to take the shade Angel in the highlighter. I'm just going to take on this little like angled brush. You know, actually what I think I'll do too is I'll use the gold as well. Golden, the shade Golden, I think we'll use that one as well. That's really pretty, like super shiny, super pretty, but also, I don't know, I want to be extra. It's my motherfucking birthday. Okay, shade Golden. You can't tell me shit, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna start by doing under my eyes before I decide on which lashes that I want to go in with. So I'm gonna start by taking the shade Vampira, and I'm just gonna smoke it like, yeah baby, pick a movie, you have the remote. Sorry, my kids. Oh, we're always fighting over which movie he wants to pick, but he knows how to control the remote, so I'm like, you pick, I don't care, you're watching it, you know. Then I'm going to take the shade Morticia. Yeah, Morticia. And I'm just taking this on a Doll Beauty DB8 brush. So it's just like a fluffy flat brush. So it's really nice for under the eyes. Also like packing on, you know, if you're going to do like liner. It'd be also really nice for that. I also received this Urban Decay Wild Lash Mascara. I really like the wand. It's like more of like a fluffy wand, but it's rounded. I don't know if you can really see that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I'm not really picky about my mascara. I'm more conscious about the wand shape. So that's really what matters to me. And I don't really like waterproof mascara because that shit is so hard to take off. So these are in the style Red. Literally red. Okay, these feel very like soft, and the lash band is clear, so it'll be nice for I feel like my makeup's kind of like maroon because these are like red, bitch. I think these would look cute with like not this. I don't know, I've never worn color lashes, so I'm not sure how I feel about them, you know? I think we're just gonna go with these ones. These are in the shade Whiplash. So these are what they look like. Tell me those aren't the most stunning lashes you've ever seen. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with a red ass lipstick. So this is the Hank and Henry satin matte lipstick in the shade L.O.V.E. Look at her. Okay, so here is the completed look. I look so smooth, like low-key, I look smooth. We're just gonna ignore my son right here singing his little heart out, okay? So I feel like, honestly, the biggest difference between using like a puff to set my face rather than like a damp sponge is it's made all the difference, honestly. I would highly recommend it if you haven't tried that technique yet, because like I said, fucking smooth, okay? What else? I think my eyes could have been more red, but I am really happy with how everything turned out still. I think everything looks really beautiful. My skin looks good. I feel like the shade Swan in the Born This Way is like my exact match. Like there is no line, girl. Like that is my skin. So I'm really happy about that. I think that the Unearthly Cosmetics blushes are so stunning. Oh my god, they're so pretty, they're so pigmented. It can be a little bit scary, right? Because like you could get a little bit carried away, but there is ways that you could fix that if you do go a little overboard. There's definitely ways that you could tone down the blushes if you needed to, but I think that for me and my style of blush, these are so perfect. I don't even need to go in with like a cream blush under. I could just definitely go in with the powder, and they're so pigmented and so pretty. And their highlighters, I mean, I think those speak for I think it speaks for itself. The highlighter, I mean, just look at it. I did mix two colors together because, I mean, why not? I wanted to be extra. It is my birthday today, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. These lashes are probably my favorite style from my lash lab so far. I do like their other styles, but these ones are so like, they're like half lashes, but they're like winged out, but they're just like, they're the perfect style of like fluffy, especially for like this type of look. So everything that I've tried today so far, I'm really happy with. The Benefit liner, I have no idea how much this costs, but I fucking love it. This is so good. The wand is so precise, and I didn't have any trouble with like the pigmentation. It's matte black. There's no shine to it at all. Yes ma'am. Yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content, and definitely leave down below any suggestions of makeup looks that you might want to see in the future. And without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead, roll the clip.